With Spider-Man Brand New Day releasing soon, it got my love for the games reignited, and while I already have the Platinum for them on PlayStation, I decided going through them again as a refresher wouldn't be too bad of an idea to really get the hype for Brand New Day going. But first, I just want to say this is my first time trying any type of long-form content on the channel, and all I ask is that if you like what you see, don't be afraid to drop a like, and if you want to see more of it, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button down below to get notified the next time I post one of these. And if you are the type of person who likes watching games get completed live on stream, I do so on Twitch, link will be in the description, and it would mean so much to me if you came by and said hi. Starting with the game difficulty, I decided to go on Spectacular and start the game off with a decent challenge, as it's been some time since I last played, and I figure I would pick up the game rather quickly. That was not the case, however, as you can see. I hit... Ow! Dickhead! Punch me in the back of my fucking skull! Taking down Fisk will net us our first achievement of the run and marks the start of our journey into the platinuming of Spider-Man. He's right. An achievement! Our first achievement! Shortly after, we're introduced to Otto Octavius, but we'll talk more about him later as the story develops. Yeah, I'm sure that little electrocution won't have anything to do with how the rest of this game goes. We are also introduced to two different lab tasks that we'll also need to complete for two more achievements in the run, but we'll come back to these once we're done with them. It's about time we had a decently hard Easter egg like that one too, though. They get more complex as the game goes on. To quickly wrap up the next few achievements, we went to go visit Uncle Ben's grave as well as hit up the collectibles, and while tedious, they really go to show that you could still get lost in the beauty of this game even 6 years later after it released.
Hey Uncle Ben, miss you. Doing my best to make you proud.
That's another achievement with great power! Pay respect at Uncle Ben's grave. We love Uncle Ben in this household. If you don't like Uncle Ben, I don't know what to say. I don't. Uncle Ben is the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Achievement! Collect 5 bet. Hell yeah! Another achievement. Complete a level 1 traversal benchmark. Oh, let's go! We are now full. That's 5. We are now 4 out of 78 achievements. Let's fucking go. We're getting some fucking achievements going. Oh, yeah, another achievement. Amazing coverage. All surveillance towers are activated.
Well, stop wondering. After losing
Achievement, perfect dodge, 10 attacks. Go! Achievements. Travel across the city rooftops? What? I feel like I should have already had that one done. Is that just me? Yeah! Perch atop Avengers Tower, hero for hire. There's one backpacker, collect all backpacks. That's 9 out of 78.
else I can't afford to live. Mott Street, the main street.
Sightseeing, all landmarks. Let's fucking go. We are now at 10 out of 78. Okay, so before we head first into the story, I'm going to go through key things as well as some achievements I picked up along the way as they happen. Peter assists MJ in an art gallery as she's investigating Fisk dealings, just as Spurs fans burst in to celebrate their one win in the NBA Finals. We had to put them down faster than De'Aaron Fox blew the lead in Game 3.
I don't know when them bitches did. What did I just say?
That glowy stuff on your hands. Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before. Shut up, BD!
Hey, look at me! Hey, over here! I'm the real Spider-Man!
So, after we save MJ, I go on a small journey to wrap up a couple more achievements, those being crafting our first upgrade,
Antique.
wearing 5 different suits,
Hey, it's an
completing 75
achievement.
stealth
Grab your first
takedowns, a
upgrade.
combat benchmark, and I wrap it all up by taking down the last Fisk construction site.
Hey, look! And we got a new achievement. Snappy Dresser. Wear 5 new spider suits. Multiple people. Did you see that one video about the Avengers and why they aren't there for Spider-Man? I did not. Link it to me. I'll watch it after the stream.
But not much work getting done.
You can see. They're keeping
An achievement. Perform 75 stealth takedowns.
Reinforcements! You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just think great.
Another achievement. Complete a level 1 combat benchmark. All the King's men take down each Fisk hideout. That's yet another trophy.
We look for answers as to who the demons are, and with no solid conclusion, we do figure out that they're after money and weapons, as they force Shocker to rob a bank, and they themselves rob other Fisk compounds. Stopping Shocker will also get us our next achievement of the run, appropriately named Shock and Awe.
Oh! Shock and Awe defeats Shocker!
Officer Davis saves us from another Spurs fans attack, as they got angry we beat up their friends earlier, and they tried to run us down. Okay, enough
Finish
NBA
chapter
Finals
3.
jokes, I promise. I promise. Maybe one more. Okay, I'm sorry.
what your
Just
thoughts
like
are.
De'Aaron Fox in Game 3, I couldn't help myself. Continuing with the main story, I decided to finish up Harry's research stations, which are the second most annoying thing in this game, with the first most annoying thing in this game coming later in the DLCs.
Research data.
No, not you. Not right now.
R&D complete all research stations.
We are shortly later introduced to Black Cat, one of Spider-Man's many love interests, both in the comic books and games, as she tasks us to track down her plushies across the city, only for her
Because
to
play
once
plays
again
no
use Peter,
part in the
just
plot.
like she did so many times before.
Cat's out of
As
the
to
bag,
why,
collect the
we'll
Black
discuss
Cat
later in
collectible.
Act 4,
For a little
but
bit now.
while I have you here,
game.
who do you like seeing Peter with more in the comics? Black Cat?
Track
MJ?
down Black
Gwen?
Cat?
Somebody
Yeah,
else? Let me
that's
know down in
plenty
the comments
achievements
below.
now, yo.
Spider-Man. The Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Howard! 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 I fucking love you, Howard! Hi, Howard! Where's your pigeons?
Howard, long time no see. How's
I
Pidgey
fucking
doing?
love you, Howard!
This series also has
I
some of the
know.
best side missions in any game I've played, but
I
no other
fucking
side
love
mission
Howard.
is
He's
my
my
favorite
favorite
more than
NPC.
Howard. Howard,
so
in honor
sorry.
of his late wife,
You
does
know,
what she
landlords
loved to
can
do,
really be
and he
hard.
If I
watches
remember
over
correctly, he
pigeons
appears in
inside
number
a
2,
coop.
right?
And he
Or
tasks
not number
us
2,
with going around
the
to
one
gather
after
his
this,
12
Miles
lost pigeons
Morales?
around Manhattan. And while it is a pain,
I don't know
do
why
it
I called
again because
Miles
Howard
Morales
is
number
just
2.
awesome.
But
You will
he
see more
appears
of
in
him in
Miles
future
Morales,
entries.
right?
Getting there. Sandra always knew best to coast.
Sandra?
Oh, my wife.
Well, tell Sandra she's got some fine birds.
Oh, yeah.
And while swinging around the city for Howard's pigeons, it will also net us another achievement for maxing out
Oh!
benchmark.
Yo, another achievement! Grinding all the way!
And collecting all 12 pigeons for Howard will net us the achievement we were after.
Okay.
And another achievement, Pigeon Hunter. Catch all
And
Howard's
with
pigeons.
the best side mission
Keep it
in
up,
the
I'm
game,
shitting
in my
in the
personal
damn
opinion, out of the
lobby.
way, we now move on to
Dog, you
the
started this
worst
shit,
side
okay?
mission in the game. And you
You're
could
the
just look
motherfucker
as my
who
reaction happens
threatened
when
to
I
have
see it
someone shit
that
in my
I am
lobby
just
in the first
absolutely
place,
fucking
okay?
disgusted at what I
It's
just
not your
discovered.
fault.
No way! You showed up!
I kind of don't even want to stay here. Like, y'all. Look at the disgust on my fucking face. No. No. No, I fucking hate cue ball, man. No! No! Fuck off, cue ball. I'm calling her cue ball because I know her name's Screwball. For those of you wondering why I kept calling her Cue Ball instead of her name Screwball, it's because every time I do her missions and stuff in the DLC, it feels like someone's beating me over the head with a fucking pool cue.
Oh my god, Spider-Man! I can't thank you enough for the millions of clicks I just got! Wow!
Screwball!
Ha! I know, right? Ah, you should see the look on your creepy moving eye hole thingies.
I mean, come on, listen to the voice she has. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I don't know why
does she sound like Dora
Insomniac
the
decided to include her in this game. There were much
Or
better
Dora the
enemies to choose
Explorer.
from, like Wallman. Yes, I would rather bang Peter's head against a brick wall than ever have to
that
do another
me?
Screwball challenge.
Anything. It was all my fans.
She has a point. Gonna be hard to make anything stick.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
The last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
It is my privilege to present.
For not only saving Spider-Man, but as well as stopping the demons, Officer Davis is given an award at Osborn's campaign rally when things take a turn for the worst and the demons attack. It's only then we find out what their plans were to make Osborn suffer for some misdeed he did to their leader, and unfortunately in the process Officer Davis is also caught in the attack. We do find out that their leader is none other than Martin Lee himself, and this raised more questions than answers, as well as marks the end of Act 1.
Another achievement! Demons emerge! Complete Act 1!
Following the death of Officer Davis at the attack on the rally, Peter goes to find any plan that the demons might have on what their future targets may be, and it's during this the game gives us access to another set of gang hideouts that we quickly take care of. But before we get to that, we are introduced to Silver Sable, and people in the comics, if you guys read the Spider-Man comics, you guys know who Silver Sable is. But she's the head of Saber International, a private military hired by Mayor Osborn in this game for protection.
Nice entrance. Solid 8 out of 10.
Afterwards, we quickly take out the demon hideouts and even go for a 100 times combo achievement, even if it was a little cheesy with how I did it.
There we go, so many hits. Achieve a combo of 100. And all I had to do was walk around web slinging that guy towards me.
On our way to find out what the demons were after, we quickly knocked out another achievement for performing 4 tricks before hitting the ground.
And that's another achievement, Sticky and Tricky.
Being a man of the people, I went around greeting civilians. Even though I did this for an achievement, it still felt good to go around and greet them. You'll also notice I didn't update the achievement counter for the next couple of achievements, and it took me a minute to
There we
realize.
go, Spider-Man around town, just greeting civilians. We are now at 28 of 78.
We also quickly go to take down yet another achievement, this one being crafting 15 upgrades.
I am going to go knock out another achievement real quick. Yeah, there we go. Science for the win. Craft 15 upgrades.
While going for the next achievement of the run, which was completing an enemy base without getting damaged once, I really tried my best to get this. And I say tried my best, but I really only gave it like 5 attempts. But I ended up lowering the difficulty for this specific achievement down to friendly neighborhood. I know, you can throw your tomatoes at me, get your booze out.
Move this man!
Get your forks and knives and your pitchforks and your torches.
Get your torches! Pitchforks! Can't be an angry mob without pitchforks!
And get ready to yell at me. But this was the only achievement in the run I did it for.
I'm about to... Yeah, I know. Fucked up thing I'm gonna do, but I'm loader... That was a fast reload? Yeah. I'm about to abandon the mission and restart it on friendly neighborhood mode, so that way I can just get this stupid achievement. The Untouchable Spider-Man. Complete an enemy base without taking damage. Yes, I lowered the difficulty for that. I do not care that that was the only thing that I had to lower the difficulty for, because the aggressiveness is fucking crazy otherwise. Now we are back on Spectacular, and that is staying in the video, so that way they can see that I cheated just a tiny bit. With the story, we discover the demons are after some scientists working on Devil's Breath, and as we save Joseph Seed, Charles Standish, the mystery still stands as to what Devil's Breath is or what the demons need it for. But it's not too long after this we find out. No, his name's Charles Standish, but he looks too much like Paul and I hate him.
I don't even know what it is. Mr. Osborn's been pouring money into it for years, but he keeps the whole project a secret. I'm the only one who has any record of it.
Not anymore.
However, before that, we go to take down a quick set of achievements as Yuri contacts us about strange boxes appearing on the rooftops, and investigating these boxes introduces us to Taskmaster and his, well, for lack of a better word, tasks. Essentially, he wants us to prove our worth while fighting him so he can copy our moveset, and the 4 tasks he gives are bomb challenges, drone challenges, combat challenges, and stealth challenges. Luckily, we only have to get Spectacular on each of these once, Ultimate on one of them once, complete all of them, and then one final achievement for taking him down, getting us a total of 7 achievements in quick succession. Then we make Tombstone drink some bone hurt juice and take him down, netting us our next achievement. Oh, it did work on him. His arm's broken.
That's new.
Too much to hope you'll be taking it easier now that you're, mortal?
Not a chance. Threat of death just ups the thrill.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened here. For some reason, the achievement never popped up on Steam. But this was my 38th achievement, defeating Tombstone. Moving our way back into the story, we go to track down the other scientists working on Devil's Breath at a Halloween party. When the demons intercept him and we are unfortunately unable to save him, as Martin Lee makes him play Rainbow Six Siege ranked with randoms, and, well, we all know the story of how that goes. Afterwards, we go through a stroll at night in Central Park when a group of thugs jump us and give us our next achievement, which is for completing all crimes in a district. And with this achievement out of the way, we are officially halfway through the Spider-Man Remastered achievements. We are officially halfway there. We stop our 10th runaway car of the game to get us the achievement Overdrive. Overdrive, complete 10 vehicle takedowns. And quickly after, we go to Osborn's tower to learn what Devil's Breath actually is. And the TLDR of it is, it's supposed to be a cure for diseases, but in its current state, it's a biological weapon. And it's way worse than Taco Bell's lettuce right now.
It's designed to cure diseases, but in its current form, it's like a bioweapon. Dr. Michaels keeps the only sample with him at all times. That's why Lee wants him. We find Michaels, we find Devil's Breath.
Over?
We continue on with our side activities in the game as we're tasked with locating 6 students that were corrupted by Martin Lee during the Halloween party, and we do so rather quickly.
Good news is, doctors check the others and they don't have any lasting effects.
Thanks. I don't know how to repay you.
Beat the Wildcats on
You
Saturday.
repay me by giving me the achievement I just earned, please. School! Complete all the corrupted student missions. Let's go, guys. Hell yeah. Okay, so now for some quick backstory on Otto and his role in the story, as I've been breezing mostly past it for the first and second act. Otto and Norman used to be classmates turned former business partners. However, again, emphasis on former, because Norman's genetic research got too much for Octavius to handle, and he ended up leaving the company. Earlier in the story, Norman shuts down Otto's lab and takes his research, and this left a bitter taste in Otto's mouth. However, don't let this fool you. Because if I said that that was the only motivating factor for Otto to do what he does in the end of this act, I'd be lying. See, Otto Octavius also has a degenerative neurological disorder, meaning he'll eventually lose control of his body. And to avoid such, he has pumped all his effort, funding, and research into creating a prosthetic controlled through a neural interface.
Essentially, he can control the prosthetic with his brain. However, through the course of the story, we can see the multiple incidents that have lasting effects not only on Otto's brain, but on his personality. Now that we caught up with what's going on between Otto and Norman, let's continue.
I'd call that a mild success. It's become that obvious. My doctors call it a degenerative neurological disorder. Probably caused by overexposure to toxic chemicals in my reckless youth.
Sorry, is there anything I can do?
You already are. The worst part is, it only affects the muscles. The mind continues to work, but it can no longer do.
While we're at the lab, we finished wrapping up the last of the lab puzzles that we needed to do for yet another achievement here. And again, these were pretty easy, just tedious. There we go.
Finished.
There we go, a bit of a fixer-upper. Complete all optional projects in the lab. While Sable International was transporting the Devil's Breath, Martin Lee and his demons hijacked the transport and successfully steal the only sample available, hoping to disperse it. Thankfully, though, with some badass teamwork from both MJ and Peter, we stopped Martin Lee and his demons and we put him behind bars. Thankfully, we were able to recover the Devil's Breath before it got dispersed, and we returned it into the hands of Oscorp and Sable International. Before continuing with the story, I decided to wrap up the last of the side missions, which net us another achievement for completing them. And we moved right back into Otto's lab, where he successfully got the interface to control the arms. But when Peter points out that it can affect his brain in negative ways, he reassures Peter he'll be okay. As Peter leaves, Mayor Osborn makes an announcement that angers Otto, fully solidifying Otto's turn as a villain. And Otto not only attacks the Sable truck transporting the Devil's Breath, he steals its sample, initiates a prison break at the raft, and officially forms the Sinister Six. Otto also puts his plans fully into motion and unleashes the bioweapon upon New York and confusing me in the process. This also marks the end of Act 2. And Dr. Octavius is poisoning everybody in New York. How the fuck is that gonna help you now that you've already inhaled it, Octavius? The fuck? As New York goes into full-blown chaos following the Knicks' first NBA Finals win, we're opened up with a bunch of new side activities like prisoner camps and Sable outposts. And as such, we have a lot more side content to clear for achievements. So I quickly get to work cleaning out the prisoner camps, and I'm gonna be honest, these were fun, if you ignore the ones hiding inside the building, that is. Can I... a suspension matrix this guy?
Open the door or I'm gonna throw rocks through your window.
Another achievement, back to the slammer, take down each prisoner camp. We move on to the Sable outposts. I'm gonna be honest, these were probably the worst hideouts to do, as each sniper thought they were Chris Kyle, and it made it way harder than it should have been. Regardless of that though, we quickly take out the Sable outpost. Mercenary tactics, take down all Sable outposts. We quickly upgrade the rest of our gadgets for an achievement. Full arsenal, max out all gadgets.
If it shows on the title screen, it'll work.
I do want to explain, me and my chat were discussing Spider-Cop and how we never had a Spider-Cop suit in the game for as much as they reference him in the game. And for you ball knowers out there, you can rest easy as our Peter does find out Spider-Cop does exist. But we downloaded a mod that changes the base suit of the game to Spider-Cop. It was amazing, and it'll play a role as to why cutscenes look off in the future. And I may have downloaded another mod for a different suit. You'll see later.
Yeah!
As Spider-Cop, we quickly wrapped up the last little bit of faction crimes around the city, which will net us the I Heart Manhattan achievement. And this one I did throughout the entirety of the game because it was very tedious, as we had to stop 165 different crimes just from the base game alone. We're not even counting the DLCs right now.
For real. I mean, if you think about it, a lot of the NYPD's problems can be handled by, hey, you want a job? I Heart Manhattan, complete all districts. Oh, we're done. We're done with crimes, guys. We're at 48 out of 78. Oh my god.
We acquire our last skill, getting us another achievement for acquiring all skills.
Unlock all skills.
With the city still in chaos, only one man can stand up to the challenge and do what is necessary to save New York. Spider-Cop. Alright, for real though, for the next bit of the game, we quickly wrap up with a series of boss fights back to back as we go to stop the Sinister Six once and for all, and put a stop to Otto's plan once and for all. We do so by grounding Electro and Vulture, putting Rhino and Scorpion back in the zoo, and giving Mr. Negative some positive advice. After taking out the rest of the Sinister Six, we go after Dr. Octavius, and Peter has some choice words once he finds out Octavius actually knew who Peter was.
I won't let you win. This means too much to me. You knew, you motherfucker!
After beating Octavius, we go to the ending cutscenes of the story, and this is where you start to notice that the the mod messed up with the regular costume.
Yo, Peter, I think your fucking outfit's a little fucked right now, dog.
And unfortunately, as my chat would point out, it isn't a Spider-Man story if he's not suffering. And the following cutscene just proves that.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
Achievement. Complete Act 3. End game. We start the DLCs, and by far, these were probably the quickest part of the story, as they were pretty easy, as they consisted of the same achievements, completing the story missions, doing the screwball challenges, and clearing the crimes of each district, collecting all the collectibles, and doing all the hideouts. The story isn't anything major, so we're gonna blast through it as fast as we can. With the downfall of Kingpin and the demons, there's a power struggle for New York, and local mafia families are brewing for a gang war. We get a report that Mafia are breaking into an art gallery, and that's when we're reunited with Black Cat from the main story. Black Cat tells Peter she's working for Hammerhead to protect her son, as Hammerhead has him kidnapped, and Peter assists her only for him once again to be betrayed and used. Black Cat was actually only after the 5 hard drives so she can use them as blackmail against all 5 Mafia families. With the hard drives out of the play, Hammerhead uses stolen Sable Tech to make a move against the other Mafia families of New York, and this draws Silver Sable back to the city after leaving in the story to reclaim what's hers and to put an end to Hammerhead and his threat on the city once and for all. Alright, y'all got all that? Well, I hope so, because we're gonna go through Logic Lightning Round, and we're just gonna go through and I'm gonna show you every achievement I got in the DLC. There is a point in Chapter 1 during the side challenges that I do want to show you guys here in just a second before we get into the achievement pop-ups, as my chat did cook me pretty hard. Who is that? Screwball is a Spider-Man villain who sets up elaborate traps and events for Spider-Man only for her to live stream it to her audience so she gains millions of views. She is a super villain Twitch streamer. That sounds like you? Yo, no, that's fucked up. Don't ever compare me to Screwball. That is the biggest fucking, like, wow moment. Y'all actually compared me to fucking Screwball. Wild. That is, whoa! Why am I catching a fucking stray like that? Levi, from you of all fucking people. I would be a Twitch version of MODOK? Said, hey, this is you. Hold on. Check your... The achievement, the cat came kidnapping victim free. If he's achievement, disorganized crime. You really enjoy that Black Ops 3 clip? Achievement, the long con. Complete the Like a Fiddle mission. That's another fucking achievement too. Let's go. Good. There we go. Achievement, Screwy. Get spectacular or better in all Screwball challenges. Here, kitty, complete the Black Cat chase. Another achievement. Oh, bye, Felicia. Complete Follow the Money mission. And Seduced by the City, 100% the heist. And an achievement, pulling the trigger. Complete the Blindsided mission. Prohibition, take down each of Hammerhead's fronts. An achievement, but I got blocked by the fucking... and I'm blocking my own achievements, by the way. Oops. A suit for all seasons. Purchase all suits. Let's go. Turning the screw. Get spectacular or better in all Screwball challenges in Turf Wars. An achievement. Crossing the blue line. Complete the lockup mission. Steel Skull, Glass Jaw. Complete Bring the Hammer Down mission. That is, unfortunately, achievement number 67. And there is achievement number 68. Hey, frenemies! Complete the Old Friends mission. That's it! Get spectacular or better in all Screwball challenges in the fucking Silver Lining DLC. No! It's over for you. I'm tired of it, Screwball.
You only caught me because I wanted you to catch me! Look how many followers I gained! Yes! You guys know who I am, right? Of course you do. Mind if I live stream on the way to the station?
Officially unfollowed.
Unplugged. Complete the screwball chase. Good riddance to screwball. An achievement, the wages of war. Oh, achievement! Complete the Scales of Justice mission. An achievement terminated. Complete 1 + 1 = win mission. The city sleeps.
And that's the end of Logic's lightning round. So now with the DLCs complete, we only have 3 achievements left, and one of them is to web up 2 enemies using the laser trip mine, and the other one is just to complete the main story in a New Game Plus playthrough on ultimate difficulty.
It ain't over till it's over. Oh, I know. But I remember when he was a punk kid and the boss used to hand him his ass on the regular. Someone there? Must be
There we go. Hug it out. Knock together 10 pairs of enemies with trip mines.
Alright, and to end our playthrough and get our final achievement, you guys remember that extra suit mod I mentioned earlier in the video? Well, you guys are about to witness it here. In all of his glory from the Devil Artemis universe, Spider Kermit.
It's like my Uncle Kagi once said, with great power comes great big booty bitches.
I'm here to help.
Good. There's gangs of escaped prisoners banding together and
This
taking over
game does
entire
not
city
like
blocks,
this suit.
looting, strong-arming local residents.
The game does not like this
I'll
suit.
take care of him. What else you got?
The mayor told Silver Sable to
Oh,
do
there we go.
whatever
It's
it takes
fixed.
to find.
You're a fucking idiot.
So, yeah. That was Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. Again, guys, if you liked the video, please don't be afraid to hit that like button down below. And if you guys want to get notified next time I post my Spider-Man Miles Morales Platinum video, hit that subscribe button down below and ring that little bell. It'll get you notified next time I post one of these. And again, like I said earlier, if you guys like watching people complete these live, I do so live on Twitch. Link will be listed in the description. Please come by and say hi. I would love to have you in my chat. Later, y'all.